we wonder, O Lord, what it means a person's heart is away, and so you take the time to take final respect.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, however, we have received a number of mailgrams from the loved ones.
Wait, I must hear this.
Lady, I have to return to the most important case of my life. Let's get out of here, okay?
No, I want to hear these mailgrams.
No, I really
I need it.
Gemini. What's going on, my loves? How are you? How's life, love, and the pursuit of happiness? I know for me it's going well, so I hope it's going well for you. Um, let's get started. So I think people think that you're confused or think that you don't know anything. I don't know what's going on with these people. But they seem to be throwing a lot of confusion around the Gemini. And let's just tap into that energy. What's going on with Gemini? And people throwing salt on your name. People saying nasty things about you. People having what's the word I'm looking for? They're assuming things about you and like acting on those preconceived notions that they have about you, and they're not true at all. Somebody said, I have a few people that say like, "Oh, she's materialistic," which I don't know what that means. As a Gemini, I've been extremely humble, but you know, people say crazy shit all the time. So Gemini, let's get into it because what's going on with this energy, huh? Somebody's feeling like a victim. Uh, Gemini, you got a lot of jealousy around you. A lot of people that's trying to steal your happiness. A lot of people that are talking about you right now, Gemini. Talking about, uh, they don't talk about the good things about you. They talk about the bad stuff. They talk about, and also you could have been walking away from something that you just started that's not working out for you. And you got people talking about this as well. The Lover's card came out, Gemini, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Rods. So, Gemini, I'm feeling like, you know, maybe all these people that throwing salt on your name, throwing dirt on you, talking about a situation that happened, you leaving a situation, uh, is coming back to them because they have this preconceived notion about what you're doing and not really seeing the whole story. They only telling partial of the story. Somebody in your energy is feeling like a victim, feeling like why ain't I, you know, why nobody's coming to help me. Um, this energy is moving fast too. It feels like there's a lot of sadness going on around you. And stop crying over spilled milk. Look at the stuff that you have that you can work with and leave the other stuff behind. Because I'm feeling like you may possibly be getting a lot of flack from people. Like I said, there's a lot of jealousy going on around you, Gemini. A lot. So, you know, you got people lying on you. You got people saying crazy stuff about you. It's all good as long as it's not affecting you in any way. And you get to move about the cabin with no qualms from anybody else. Let them talk. Let them talk all the shit they want. Let them have these preconceived notions about you being materialistic or whatever they're saying about you. Because it's simply just not true, right? Gemini, somebody could be going to rehab or need to go to rehab. Somebody's in a self-imposed prison. It could have a lot to do with addiction. I don't know if this is you or the other person, but somebody around you could be addicted to something. What's with these cars not showing up? I'm not really sure what's happening here, Gemini. But you could be dealing with somebody that has a lot of addiction. I'm gonna pull out my I am tarots and see what's going on. They're a little entertaining, but they also the truth. You know what I mean? All the cards that you make yourself has a lot of potent power to it because you made the cards. So never dismiss, your own energy and your own power, magic, and strength. All right. Keep calm and carry on. Just chill out on, people may be saying crazy shit about you. What can you do about it? The Sun card came out again. He or she is shady. Love yourself. You gonna get yours. Don't pretend like you innocent. Own your shit. So you could have people around. Like I said, people are lying on you. Your friend is a backstabbing, two-faced, self-serving, hand-fisted cunt. Like I said, you got people in your energy that say that you're a friend, and they're backstabbing you. This could be coworkers too, that are afraid to approach you, but will like talk shit about you behind your back. Uh, and this doesn't work out for them. Actually, it puts them in a bind and in a bad state because they talk down on you, and now they have to figure out what to do. It says, bow down, bitches, divine feminine, and attracted to karmic women. A day late, a dollar short, divine masculine, and these hoes ain't loyal. So like I said, you have a friend or a coworker, somebody you think is cool, that's just literally just throwing crazy dirt on your name right now. They don't give a fuck about telling the truth. They just want this to work out for them. And so they're coming in with nastiness. I love me. No apologies. Stop worrying. Girl, don't say anything. Let the universe handle it. Don't do anything. Let the universe handle it. They have euphoria. They're delusional. I am immortal. Some of these hoes is trifling. Like I said, you literally have somebody in your energy that just want to talk major shit about you. They want to put you in a position. They could be intimidated by you too, Gemini. I believe that I was getting this at work where if I made a suggestion or said anything, it wasn't questioned. Like it was more challenged than questioned. Like, are you sure, this blah blah blah, and it ends up working out, and then they see that I'm right. Especially I'm always running a cafe or a diner or some shit like that. This time around I was running a cafe, um which means I should run my own cafe because I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed making a coffee. But what I was seeing the manager do was make coffees where he was putting the ice in first and then throwing the shots over it. And for me, that waters down the drink. I'd rather you pour the milk in, pour the shots on top, pour the syrup in, and then put the ice in. That way you're not like watering down the drink. And he was also putting syrup in the steam one, and I'm just like, wow, he's gonna break this fucking machine. And because I was so good at it, I had all these challengers coming after me to try to be better than me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just well versed in being a barista. I used to teach people how to be baristas. I used to teach them how to make latte art. I used to teach them how to make, a proper cappuccino, a dry cappuccino, all the drinks that has to do with coffee. I was teaching people how to do it. So to have people challenge my authority on that was a bit much for me because why are you mad that, I know that's better than you? You should be accepting that, people are paying like $6 or $7 up to $9 for these drinks, and you guys are giving them shit. This lady came in, she bought 5 hot chocolates, and this dude was like literally, he didn't put a lot of chocolate in. He put the chocolate into the pitcher. It was just disgusting. So when she came back, she was like, these are gross and I want my money back. And I was like, well, I didn't make them. Why don't I make them? And if you don't like them, I'll give you your money back. I made her hot chocolate. She was like, this is delicious. The next thing you know, I had people talking to me saying, hey, can you do this? Can you go count that? Can you do such and such? You know, trying to distract me from what I was doing. That's where I was making the most money. Um, and I do believe in giving people quality because when I go into a restaurant, bar, or grill, coffee shop, or whatever, I want my shit to be done right. So, you know, I extend that courtesy to the people around me where, you know, I know what it's like to pay a lot for stuff and want quality. So my whole thing was bringing quality to their whole establishment, which they had none. I mean, they were making lattes where it was like mostly foam and like a quarter milk. It was sad. It was really sad. So, you know, you get people that, you know, want to challenge your authority. This is you, Gemini. This is Gemini all day, where people want to challenge your authority, even though you're not in a challenging mode, because you're excelling and exceeding at what you do. People are going to try to challenge you. I'm just learning this, not just learning it, but I've come and gotten used to the fact that because I excel at what I do, I'm going to have people around me that just hate on me for no reason. And it is what it is. That's the same that's happening with y'all, Gemini. And you could be dealing with an earth sign. Earth signs love challenging people, especially, you know, they like to be competitive. Potential reward change or improvement. So that's the world card. That means literally that whatever this cycle is, it's ending and it comes with a reward, something that's improved for you. So Gemini, you could be in this energy where you're actually. It seems like you're. There is no competition. Where's the card? Come on now.
You recognize your signature on this check?
Is it because it's white or what? Like.
And on this?
Yes.
And this.
Yes.
No further questions?
There is no competition, Gemini. There is none. But people will come in your energy and try to like siphon your energy. They copy you. They want to be just like you, but they don't like you. Isn't that something? You think you like want to learn from the best. Instead, they just want to put you down and say that they're the best, which is a strange behavior for me. Yo, this is big. They are into you and they are divine. So you got a divine masculine and or feminine coming in. These hoes ain't loyal. Here it goes again. Again, divine masculine. So I think, you know, a lot of people have like divine partners coming in. And the universe is making room for you to have these partners. Because a lot of stuff don't make sense. And when it doesn't make sense, that's God moving stuff around in order for you to get the thing that you've been asking for. Someone at your job stole your keys. For me, that one's about like not trusting people at work. If you're dealing with people at work that you don't trust, it makes sense to me. When I say they stole your keys, they could have literally stole your keys, or again, they want to copy you and do what you do, and they watch you like a hawk, and then they start doing it, and then say that it was them the whole time. So again, you have people that's just literally copying your energy, want to be in your energy, want to be you, and then negate you like you ain't shit. You ain't a child of God. So it's a trip for me that people get into this energy where they want to steal from you. You could have family members too that are throwing slight shade to you. They're hiding behind their shade. They say that it could be sisters, it could be a brother, it could be. I'm getting sisters. I'm getting you have other siblings that get around and talk shit about you, Gemini, and then get in your face and talk to you like, oh, hey, let me borrow this or let me have that or why don't you do this? When they know they was just straight up talking shit about you hours ago. And then you could get people that like when they're around the people that they talk shit about you with, they one way with you, but when they get around those people, they're a totally different person. And they don't think you pick up on it, but you literally pick up on it. Like Gemini ain't stupid at all. Gemini will pick up on some energy where people are throwing shade at them. Because like, bitch, you wasn't acting like that at first, and now you talking crazy to me because you showing off in front of this other person. So I'm thinking you getting that as well, where people like your siblings, it's your siblings that's around you that could possibly be throwing you shade. Uh, like again, they smile in your face, but want to take your place. They smile in your face, but when they get around these other people, it's a totally different story. Pick up on those cues when people are one way with you, and then when they get around somebody else, they different, because that's the people they talking shit to behind your back. Um, you could also have people spying on you. They spy quite a bit. So I'm gonna pull out these light seer cards and see what's going on. Because you do have people around you that also they spy like a motherfucker. They watch your every move. You may have even blocked them, and they come in as different people. And what they do is they watch they want to see what you got going on. They want to see if you're failing or if you're winning. If you're winning, they throwing hate your way so you can fail. And then that don't work out for them. All the people that's throwing hate, especially against, children of God, you throwing hate to them and trying to, hope that they fail, that shit come back to you tenfold. And you feel it. You feel it. I had one person that was like secretly competing with me and ended up losing all their shit because they was secretly competing with me, and I didn't even know. I was smiling in their face thinking we friends and shit. They lost everything, and I'm not saying it was because of me. I'm just saying that the energy you put out is the energy that you get back when you deal with people. Five of Cups, sadness. The World card, like I said, something was ending, and then in that ending, you're getting gifts from the universe. It could be in the form of ideas. You could be having these ideas that you're forming that's going to work out for you, make you a lot of money. Just again, be careful with people around you who's they throwing shade, they throwing dirt, they don't want to see you succeed. They get caught for this. I can tell you right now, I caught a couple of people. I'm gonna tell you a specific story. Um, somebody I know is a couple of people. She threw something up on Facebook, and in the Facebook it said this person does not want you to see the message and or has nixed you from the message. So everybody could see these pictures and these messages except for me. And so I said something about it, like, wow, you either blocked me from the picture or you blocked me, period. And they was like, don't get mad at me because your phone is fucked up. No, bitch, ain't nothing wrong with my phone. I have a very expensive phone. You throwing shade, ho, and I caught you. Now you want to call me up and talk to me and try to like placate, but no, bitch, you are caught red-handed. And I ain't fucking with nobody who low-key behind my back talk shit about me to other people. Sorry, not sorry. Two of Swords. That's you turning a blind eye to something. The Seven of Cups came out again. So once again, somebody got you confused or think that you're confused about what's going on and you are nowhere near confused about what's happening. They're confused on the bullshit and the drama that they pulling and trying to say that it's you. And then they confuse everybody around them because they're telling so many lies. They don't know anymore what's the truth and what's the lie. You definitely have a backstabber. You have a secret hater around you. The Tower card with the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles.
Have you seen Crocker?
Oh, I'm hoping you had.
Stopped by the hotel this morning. Do you want that?
Ruin.
I'm kind of feeling like somebody. Well, the Four of Swords could be rehab or rejuvenation or trying to like get back to self. With the Tower card, maybe the universe is doing this to you, where like the universe just put you in a place of rest and being solitary because you needed it, and you weren't going to do this on your own, so the universe pushed you into it. With the Page of Pentacles following after, it feels like coming into, you're not unstable. As a matter of fact, this helps you become more stable, and not mentally, but like on with your money, your finances, with work. And then right after that, the Ten of Pentacles come in with the Three of Wands. So there's opportunity for money in places that you are not. For me, that's going to New Orleans and making money there. You have somebody that may come in and try to apologize to you for some bullshit that you try to pull, to try to balance things out. Uh, but again, with this group conflict, this is group conflict. This is 5 or more people jealous of you, trying to cause chaos in your life, and you don't need it. You definitely don't. So you're not confused about the chaos that people are trying to cause in your life. So they need to just go on and cut it out, because that ain't working out for them. You literally may have to just cut people off, be it sister, brother, aunt, whoever. If they family members and they on some bullshit, why do you need to deal with that? You don't have to deal with people that are making you feel like shit. It doesn't matter if they family or not. Family overall, you know what I mean? And blood is thicker than water, but even blood could get it too. You could skedaddle if you trying to put me in a place. I don't have to deal with toxic energy or behavior at all. So you can get up and you can move and get the fuck out of my face, because that's basically what I'm gonna tell you. You could be getting recognition. You're gonna learn. Ooh, uh, I see a lot here happening. I see that you are in a project, and this project is going well. You could be learning new things in order for this project to be successful, but you win in the end, and you get recognized for the hard work that you're doing, the creativity that you're displaying. You get recognition, you get victory. This is somebody on stage, they got a microphone next to them. Well, it's a wand, but it's also, this microphone is on fire too, so some of you Geminis could be performing to like, you're doing a kick-ass job. It's the only way I can say it. Like every performance you put out, anything you're doing, you give 110%, and it shows in your work, and you get recognized for that, and people are gonna hate you regardless. So just watch yourself around people, and don't make yourself vulnerable to people who want to put you in an energy where they get to dictate your life and you don't. That's what I got, Gemini. Again, you could, like I said, it could be family members too, and these family members could be on some bullshit. You don't have to deal with it. If you sniff it out, it's probably true. What you see is true and accurate. You're not tripping. And Gemini, you know you're not tripping, because you know. Geminis just know, right? So you know you're not tripping when you feel like somebody, that you acting funny as fuck, and I ain't even got to be around it. You probably also dealt with friends and family where you said this to them before, and they felt like, oh, you're being shady towards me, and you're moving away from me, and that's not true. You weren't moving away from them, but you're not gonna deal with a bitch that's on some bullshit and trying to get you caught up in their bullshit. And I've been in situations like that as well, where I had people that I thought were my best friends, and they was trying to get me caught up in their bullshit. One friend didn't talk to me for a long time, and it tended to be her boyfriend who texted me and was trying to get me to talk about her. And I was like, well, that's good. I'm glad you guys worked it out. I didn't want to be in the middle of it. It seemed like it was a bit narcissistic on both of y'all, and I'm glad y'all worked it out. He supposedly texted that to my friend, which I never saw the text. She never sent me the text. She was just like, Keisha, what's going on? You're talking to me. And for me, I was like, this bitch is pretending to be that person. She's pretending to be that person. And so, yes, I feel like, even some of the people around you, they could be pretending to be like they not doing shit at all, and they be the main ones that's fucking you over. And when you call them out on it, they like, no, that's not true. You tripping? No, I'm not tripping. I know what I know. I seen what I seen. The same person. I had to tell her before. There have been examples where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back on you, cause you acting funny as fuck, and I don't need it. Keisha, you tripping? That's not even happening. But the whole time we was at this party, that bitch act like she didn't even know me. She was talking to this other girl and friends with the other girl and pretended like she didn't even know me. And then another time where she was doing this little beach party video, and the same girl. Oh, there she go. Like when I came to watch the video, I could tell you it was Erica Badu and Jill Scott was having a little duo on YouTube. So I was going back and forth between Jill Scott and Erica Badu and my friend's video. One was on YouTube, one was on Instagram. I go to the Instagram. There she go. I told her she was gonna come in here. We social distancing. We social distancing. And then my friend, who I thought was like my bestie for life, was like, she said she didn't know she was doing that. But everybody that was in a room with me watching saw the same shit that I watched, which was she being shady as fuck. She being real shady. And didn't want me around for that event and was nasty. She never called me. She never invited me. So I know you was acting funny. I know she was. So you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to fall back on you. I don't need to be friends with nobody who treating me like shit or thinking I'm some like second class citizen, want to put me in the backseat and all this. Bitch, who you talking to? You can't be talking to me. So, I ended up, I don't even talk to this person no more. The last thing they did, they knew that I was going to enter this contest. I was telling them everything I was doing because they my best friend. You tell your bestie stuff. This bitch was going behind me doing the same shit and didn't even tell me that she was doing it. She was just literally doing it on her own. And when I heard about it, which she never told me, somebody else told me, I was like, well, I wish her well. I hope she make it. You know what I mean? But it says a lot about a person who would listen to you talk and be in the background doing the same shit you're doing and not telling you that they're doing it. Your secret competition is what I was like, wow, that's amazing that this person would sit up and do that. And if I'm wrong about some shit, come and tell me I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. Like I said, people be having Geminis fucked up and think we not paying attention, and all we do is pay attention. I have people that think I don't know what I got in my apartment, that steal from me and then say, no, I didn't take it from you, and they literally stole from me, and then will tell me to my face to try to, to try to disarm me. I would never do that. The look on my face be like, bitch, please. I ain't gonna argue with you about it. I'm just gonna, you're not welcome here anymore. You can't come into my space anymore. Just like that. So, why the fuck do I need to argue with anybody when I ain't just gotta fuck with you no more, straight up. So, a lot of this has happened for a lot of Geminis. Just pay attention, Gemini. Some of these hoes is trifling. Yes, what you feel is true. I'm telling you, people around you be trying to play and act like they innocent, and they the main ones talking mad shit. They on demon time. You're near completion, so you could be doing a project where you're near completion in the project, and then it's really gonna be some bullshit with the people around you. Because again, they jealous. So keep all your shit to yourself. Don't tell nobody anything. Just finish your projects and get them going. And then people will see you shine when that shit is out. Don't do it before then. Don't tell nobody what's going on. Some of these people need to show respect, and you also need to show some respect. Good fortune, Gemini. You got good fortune coming to you. And I do feel that with a lot of Geminis, you got some good stuff coming in. So pay attention. Your parent will be okay. I wrote these cards around the time my mom was passing. Some of you guys could be dealing with a passing relative. I hate to put that out there like that. You don't want to hear it, but you know, just know that your parents are going to be okay. That their transition is a part of life, and also they make badass ancestors after that. So your parents are going to be okay. You remember when I told you like you're about to come into the universe is granting you an idea that's going to make you $1 billion, Gemini. So you're not going to win the lottery. If you do, congratulations. If you don't, your lottery is this download that you're going to get from God that's going to make you, all you got to do is follow suit. The only thing you got to do is make sure you are on the money. You're coming into $1 billion, Gemini. You are. I can only be me. Stay genuine in your quests, you know. Don't waste my time. You could be dealing with in a relationship where people are giving you the runaround. They tell you they want to be with you. They tell you they want to be a part of your world, but they're wasting your time. They're not really moving forward with the relationship, and they're staying in one place. And you ain't got time for that. A lot of us don't have time for that. Do you know where you're going to? Do you see the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? See what I mean? It says don't say shit. Don't say shit to nobody, Gemini. Say absolutely nothing. Keep your shit to yourself and try not to tell nobody. Go with the flow. And one more, because I'm happy. Because you're happy, Gemini, you're going to have haters in your midst that want. It's because you're amazing. You're the shit. Like you can whip up something just like that. You can beat people at games. You can solve puzzles. You can do this. You can do that. Anything you put your mind to, people hate that shit. Instead of having you as their secret weapon, they have you as their secret competition. And that's no good for them. It never pans out. Especially with a Gemini, because we will clown all over your shit. We will dance on your fucking grave and piss down your neck. So try not to piss off a Gemini. And some people are getting to the point to where I'm about to dance on their grave and piss down their neck. Same with you. Just go with the flow. Be happy. Be courageous. And keep moving with, gusto. Shit. That's what I got for you, Gemini. Much love to you. I am hoping that you find this helpful. Okay?
Yeah. My soul was coming